Rider. It's Sunday, October 14th, 2018. We got ourselves a good day here. It's partly to mostly sunny and about 54 degrees. I tell you, I feel really lucky to be out here riding. I see other parts of the country, like Minnesota and North Dakota, they're already getting snow. And then the disaster in Florida and Georgia and all the way up the East Coast. It's hard for me to even fathom how terrible that is. And how it just turns your life upside down. I was down in Florida, I want to say, boy, I really don't remember. My kids were still pretty little, but we were in Pensacola about 8 to 10 months after a hurricane had hit the prior September, and we saw the remnants of that, and they still had huge piles of debris left to clean up. There were still boats where there shouldn't have been boats, and there were still many buildings on Pensacola Beach that were just devastated. Half the buildings were gone, just blown away. Really scary looking. So in my neck of the woods here in southeast Wisconsin, our biggest thing is, weather-wise, is just an occasional tornado. But they're usually real mild ones. When I was on the job, the worst one we had was had gone through a little western village in our county called Union Grove, and sounded on the radio a lot worse than it was. When I went out to the scene and surveyed the damage, it was really hardly anything. There was one business that was damaged, and there was a few trees down, not many. And yeah, we were pretty lucky, but really we've been very lucky, and we haven't had any severe tornadoes. Not that it can't happen, but we're not really in Tornado Alley like Oklahoma and Arkansas and Tennessee. So other than tornadoes, we can get an occasional rare blizzard. And we had the Groundhog Day blizzard back in, don't know the exact year, I'm going to say about 2011, because it was towards the end of my career at the Sheriff's Department. And holy crap, that was a bad one. That was really bad. We had like 8-10 foot drifts of snow. Despite all the warnings that were given out to the public by the various agencies, some choose not to heed it, and they were out and about during the blizzard, and of course they got stranded. And we tried to get to them early on in the storm, but then our deputies started getting stranded, and we even had the National Guard called out. I personally didn't call them out because I knew that'd be a waste of time, as their Humvees were getting stuck just like our four-wheel drive vehicles. So that was a scary one. I think there was only one death. A lady that got stuck at the start of her long driveway out in the country and got disoriented in the blizzard, and she was found in a snowbank the next day or possibly 2 days later. Oh, lots of people at the park today. But those types of blizzards are extremely rare. You're talking maybe every 2 or 3 decades. So again, I feel extremely blessed to have the weather that we do have here, even though you might hear me complain about the rain a lot, because it does rain quite a bit. I mean, that's nothing compared to what others are going through, or the super long winters that nearby states have, like Minnesota and the Dakotas. I've spent a lot of time in Minnesota because my father-in-law lived there, up near Detroit Lakes. He's recently moved back down here though, but I know from personal experience that their winters are 2 months longer than ours here in southeast Wisconsin. Starts about a month earlier and ends about a month later. Still not tons of color around here. I'm surprised. If you haven't been watching Tex Rider's videos, I've seen a couple, I think within the last week, where he shows a lot of color up there, and holy crap, it looks like a bag of candy hanging from the trees. I've never seen such brilliant, vivid color in my life on trees up there. I think, yeah, he's in Ontario. I don't know exactly where, but somewhere in Ontario. So check those out. Yeah, the golfers are still out, and like I've said in the past, the riding season and the golfing season coincide, at least around here. So yeah, guys, as far as riding weather, southeast Wisconsin is probably as good as most. I've always been looking for the ultimate place to live and ride, where you could ride year-round. I don't know if such a place exists. I've heard that Southern California is pretty nice year-round, but I'm going to just eliminate California right off the bat. Any viewers from California, don't take it personal, but that is not somewhere I would want to live. With the cost and the excess of, shall we say, left-leaning folks out there, that would not be for me. So, you know, you think of Florida, but my wife used to live in Florida, and from what I hear, it basically rains like every day in the summer. And, you know, obviously it's humid as hell, so I don't know that that's so great. Plus, the roads aren't that good. And Arizona's got some good riding areas, and has some weather you could ride in year round, but if you talk to the people that live there, they don't ride during the day in the summer. It's just too hot. It's like riding in a blast furnace. I think Tennessee's got pretty good year-round weather. You can't ride every day, but you can ride year-round on, most days. And of course, they have some of the best roads in the country, especially East Tennessee. But I've been to Tennessee many times, and there's the other parts of Tennessee, middle and west. They also have their nice roads. Let's see, where else? Hawaii, you say? I'm gonna not count Hawaii. You'd run out of roads there pretty fast. Although it is beautiful year-round. So where's your ultimate state to live and ride in year-round? And the key is being able to ride year-round. Not necessarily every day, because Tennessee does get snow, but it doesn't last long. And you guys from Tennessee, you can pipe up here on the comments down below and let me know if I'm off base on that, or if you guys do ride year-round. Arkansas has gorgeous roads, but I looked into Arkansas, and they actually, from what I can tell, have some of the worst weather in the country, because they get the super hot and humid weather in the summer, and then in the winter they get snow, they get ice storms, and then they're also in Tornado Alley. So I would not want to live in Arkansas. To me, that's just a place to visit. North Georgia, I think, is real similar to Tennessee. But I believe Tennessee's got a better tax situation. See, they put up these big boulders here. I imagine that's pretty common to prevent shore erosion. There was a section up ahead where they didn't have them, and during one of the storms, man, it took out a huge chunk of the earth. And that was this year. It's actually, I don't know if you can see it, right up there where you see the chain link fence. The boulders had stopped there, and that's where it took out a chunk of land. I'm going to say about 15 yards or so into that park. Sidewalk is still closed. Well, you got the Carolinas, but as we just saw, they just got hit with one full-blown hurricane, and here's another shot of that area where the land eroded away. And they just got the remnants of Michael. So hurricanes, I think, are pretty common there. So that isn't ideal. Maybe more inland in North Carolina is better. Like Asheville area. So I'd love to hear your guys' comments on where you think the best place to ride year-round and live is in the continental 48 states. Maybe there's something I haven't considered. So leave your comments down in the comment area of this video, and let's get a conversation going. Alright guys, I'm going to end this moto vlog. I don't normally do topic videos. I'll probably do more topic videos in the future. Alright, that'll do it, guys. Have a great day. This is BCR signing out. Later, guys.